Be careful. Never seen someone so jealous in my life, my beloved child. Listen closely because this moment is not ordinary. A shadow has been circling around you, disguised as a smile, yet their heart is burning with jealousy so fierce it could consume everything you have built. They appear close, but their envy is deeper than any wound, and tonight, their intentions will finally be revealed. This jealousy is not casual, it is dangerous, calculated, and sharpened like a hidden blade. Every step you take forward, every blessing you receive, it eats them alive, and instead of celebrating you, they plot in silence. My beloved child, the truth is, they cannot bear to see your light shine brighter than theirs. You may have noticed subtle signs, strange stares, forced congratulations, whispers when you walk away. These are not accidents, these are cracks in their mask, leaking the bitterness they try so hard to hide. My beloved child, you must prepare, because their jealousy has reached a breaking point. Your spirit has always been pure, and heaven has always favored you. But those blinded by envy cannot handle such grace, and now they are planning to turn what you love into your deepest pain. My child, this is not just a warning, it is the beginning of a revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Their envy is like poison, spreading silently, but heaven has already seen their heart. They thought they could bury their feelings behind false laughter, but the truth cannot stay hidden forever. My beloved child, someone has been watching them, and their actions will not go unexposed. This person once admired you, but admiration turned into resentment when they realized they could never reach your level. They compare themselves to you endlessly, drowning in the belief that your blessings should have been theirs. And so, jealousy has turned into obsession, and obsession has turned into dangerous plans. You need to understand, my child, that jealousy does not just live in their mind, it fuels their actions. They are preparing something designed to dim your glow, something crafted to make you doubt yourself. But heaven has already intervened, guiding me to warn you now. Do not mistake their silence for peace. Behind their quiet, they are restless, rehearsing their moves, waiting for the right moment to strike. And yet, every plan they form will fall apart the moment you hold on to the strength heaven placed in you. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Their jealousy is not about what you have, it is about who you are. Your soul radiates a light they cannot imitate, a purity they cannot fake, and that eats them alive. My beloved child, they would rather see you broken than see you continue to rise. But here is the truth they cannot escape: your destiny is written in heaven, not in their bitterness. No matter how many shadows they try to throw on your path, your steps are guarded, your heart is protected, and your blessings are secured. What they try to steal will only multiply in your hands. My child, jealousy always exposes itself in moments of silence. Watch closely, how they flinch when your name is praised, how their smile fades when you succeed, how they grow restless when you receive love. These are signals that reveal the storm within them. Heaven is not just warning you, it is preparing you. For very soon, this person's jealousy will collapse under the weight of truth, and when it does, they will no longer be able to hide. What they tried to destroy will instead elevate you to a level they never dreamed you could reach. My beloved child, listen carefully because the energy around you is shifting in ways that cannot be ignored. There is a silent current pulling you forward, and the deeper you walk into it, the more your destiny unfolds. The moment you pressed play, something in heaven aligned, and this message is proof that nothing in your life is random. Stay here, do not move away, because what you are about to hear will answer the questions your heart never spoke out loud. This is the kind of truth that only reaches chosen ones, and you are one of them. From the very beginning, Heaven marked you for something extraordinary, and the signs are now becoming undeniable. The atmosphere around you has been heavy, almost like you can feel eyes watching you when no one is there. This is not your imagination, it is the sign of energies shifting, rearranging themselves to expose the truth. My beloved child, what is hidden cannot remain hidden much longer. You've noticed how your spirit has been restless, as if you sense a breakthrough coming. That restlessness is not fear, it is preparation. Your heart already knows that something big is about to unfold, and this message is the key that confirms it. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Look back for a moment. Every hardship you faced was not to break you, but to refine you. The jealousy, the gossip, the fake smiles, those were not obstacles, they were tests designed to prove your strength. My beloved child, the fact that you are still standing is evidence that you cannot be destroyed. The one who envied you thought their whispers could crush you, but instead, it only made you sharper. Every setback pushed you deeper into your purpose, and every disappointment pulled you closer to the destiny heaven carved for you. They didn't realize that while they were plotting, heaven was promoting you. This jealousy you feel from others is not by accident. It is the reaction of those who see a glow they cannot dim. They try to copy your steps, but your path is unique, written only for you, and no imitation will ever succeed. Stay until the end of this message, because there is a truth coming that will change the way you see everything around you. Their envy was the seed, but your blessing is the harvest. And nothing, not even their bitterness, can stop what is already in motion. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Pay attention now, my beloved child, because heaven has revealed a secret about the person who hides their envy behind false care. Their heart burns when your name is mentioned, yet they act like they celebrate you. This double face cannot last much longer, because the truth always cracks through the mask. They thought their jealousy would go unnoticed, but your spirit is too sharp, too aware, too awakened. You felt it in their tone, seen it in their eyes, sensed it in their silence. They can fake many things, but they cannot fake energy, and heaven is exposing them to you. Don't be afraid of what is coming, because exposure is not your burden, it is your release. When envy reveals itself, it does not destroy the chosen one, it destroys the mask of the pretender. And that is exactly what you are about to witness. Heaven is already arranging the scene where truth will be undeniable. Every hidden thought, every fake gesture, every jealous action will soon collapse under the weight of reality. My beloved child, this is not a warning, it is confirmation that your time is here. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Even now, your soul knows you are stepping into a higher level. That is why the envy around you has grown stronger. The brighter the light, the more shadows fight to cover it. But shadows cannot survive where light stands tall, and your glow is about to blind every jealous eye. You were not meant to fit in, you were meant to stand out. That is why they talk, why they watch, why they envy. You carry a grace that cannot be explained by effort alone. It is a divine mark, a seal of favor, and that is what drives them restless. Stay here, do not look away, because in just a moment, a secret will be revealed to you that no one else knows. It will explain why their jealousy has grown to this level. It will show you that their envy is not just about what you have, it is about who you are destined to become. This next season is not about their bitterness, it is about your breakthrough. And when it happens, they will realize they wasted their energy envying you when they could have learned from you. That is the divine irony of their jealousy. What they hated in you was the very thing they secretly wished they had. Type Amen to get blessing 999. My beloved child, hold your head high, because what is meant for you cannot be stolen. Their jealousy might make them loud, but your destiny will always make you louder. Soon, the tables will turn, and the one they envied will become the one they have no choice but to respect. Heaven's hand is upon you, and no human jealousy can erase a divine appointment. Your story is not slowing down, it is accelerating. Every jealous word spoken against you is fuel for the miracle that is about to manifest. Stay until the very end of this message, because your moment of confirmation is closer than you think. The jealous ones will soon be silenced, not by your hands, but by the undeniable blessings that will fall into your lap. What they wanted to stop will multiply right before their eyes. And when that day comes, you will smile, not because of revenge, but because you will finally understand that every ounce of jealousy you endured was proof of the greatness heaven already placed inside you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, lean in closer, because what is unfolding around you now is not ordinary, it is charged with meaning. The air you are breathing carries the weight of hidden truths, and every second you remain here, another layer is being peeled away. This message is not just words, it is a mirror showing you what others have tried to hide. You may have sensed the tension lately, like an invisible thread pulling you in directions you cannot explain. That is not confusion, it is alignment. Everything is lining up perfectly, even though it feels messy right now, because the breakthrough always comes wrapped in chaos. Stay until the very last word, because if you leave too early, you'll miss the confirmation your soul has been waiting for. This isn't the kind of message you stumble on by accident. It was designed to reach you in this exact moment. My beloved child, heaven orchestrated this encounter with precision. Think about how many times you almost gave up, how many times you were surrounded by shadows that wanted you to quit. Yet here you are, still standing, still listening, still chosen. That is proof that nothing can break a soul designed for greatness. Every jealous whisper you have endured, every silent dagger thrown behind your back, it was all part of the process. They thought their envy could drain your spirit, but instead it became the fuel that sharpened your fire. Their bitterness only revealed the strength they could never take from you. My beloved child, this chapter is not about what they tried to do, it is about what you are becoming because of it. Their envy was the spark, but your resilience is the flame, and soon it will light the path so brightly that no one can deny who you are. The one who mocked you in silence will be the same one forced to witness your rise. The one who doubted your steps will be the same one standing in the crowd, unable to deny that you were chosen all along. What they wanted to bury will now bloom in full view. Stay focused now, because the revelation is not just about them, it's about you stepping into an identity so strong, so undeniable, that their envy becomes irrelevant. The season of being underestimated is over. The season of standing in your power has already begun. Listen, my beloved child, because you need to understand this clearly. Your energy is magnetic. People feel it when you walk into a room, they sense it even when you are silent. That is why jealousy followed you. It is the price of carrying something that others cannot imitate. But this energy is not random, it is divine. It attracts opportunities, exposes hidden enemies, and pulls you into places you could never have reached on your own. It is a light placed within you that no shadow can dim, no matter how hard they try. The jealous ones never realized that the more they pushed against you, the more they pushed you deeper into your purpose. They thought they were stopping you, but they were actually positioning you. Their envy was a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. Now the tables are turning. My beloved child, soon you will stand in a moment where their envy will collapse, and the truth of your strength will shine so loudly that silence will no longer be possible. Their masks will fall, and your crown will remain. You've been patient long enough, carrying their envy without complaint, absorbing the weight of their silent attacks. But patience is not weakness, it is preparation. Heaven was building you in silence, shaping you while no one else noticed. Every time you stayed silent, every time you chose peace over retaliation, you added another layer of strength to your foundation. And now that foundation is unshakable. My beloved child, the storms that once threatened to drown you will now only water the seeds of your destiny. Stay right here, because the unfolding is closer than you realize. Within the next steps you take, you will begin to see signs, small at first, undeniable later, that show you the exposure is near. The ones who envied you will stumble into their own traps. And when it happens, you won't need to speak. The results of your elevation will speak louder than any words ever could. Your silence will be victory, your success will be justice, your glow will be the answer to their envy. Think about it, every time they tried to block you, something greater opened up. Every time they thought they had the last laugh, you rose higher. That is not coincidence, it is divine orchestration. You cannot be stopped by envy, because envy was never greater than destiny. This is why you must remain steady. Do not let their envy distract you, do not let their noise make you doubt. What is unfolding in your life is so much bigger than their bitterness. Their jealousy is a reflection of their limits, not yours. My beloved child, hold steady in this truth. What belongs to you is already sealed with your name. No human envy can rewrite what heaven has already signed. Your blessings are not pending, they are active, moving, and multiplying even as you hear these words. Very soon, you will see the evidence. And when it arrives, it will not be quiet, it will be loud, undeniable, and overwhelming. The kind of blessing that forces even the most envious to stand still and watch. This is the moment where you refuse to dim yourself for the comfort of others. Shine brighter, walk taller, speak with authority, and carry your energy without apology. The envy that surrounds you cannot handle your light, but that is their problem, not yours. You were created to be seen, to be heard, to be remembered. Every jealous heart that tried to erase you will instead amplify your presence. Every shadow that tried to silence you will only make your voice echo louder. Stay here till the end, because the last words are the most important. My beloved child, you are not walking toward victory, you are walking in it. What you thought was ahead of you is already under your feet. Their envy cannot survive where you are going. Their bitterness cannot breathe where you are rising. This chapter ends with one truth: you are unstoppable, and heaven has already written the proof into your story. My beloved child, stay close to these words because what unfolds here is meant to hold you till the very last moment. This is not ordinary language. It is a current pulling you deeper, carrying you into a space where truth finally feels undeniable. Every second you remain, another piece of the hidden puzzle begins to reveal itself. You may not realize it, but the way life has been shifting around you is not random. The glances, the whispers, the sudden changes in the atmosphere, they all have meaning. They are not coincidences, they are signals leading you into understanding why you were chosen for this path. Every time you felt unseen, it was not neglect, it was protection. Every time you felt delayed, it was not punishment, it was preparation. My beloved child, you were never forgotten, everything you carried was leading you to this moment right now. This is why you must stay locked into these words. If you let your attention drift, you might miss the very key that explains what your spirit has been sensing. Hold on tight, because before this part ends, clarity will rise like a sunrise over everything that once confused you. Think about how many times people around you have tried to measure your worth in silence. Some smiled at you while secretly hoping you would fail. Others clapped for you, but in their hearts, their hands stayed still. Yet despite it all, you continue to rise. That is what they cannot understand, how someone like you, who faced storms, betrayal, silence, and envy, still manages to stand tall. My beloved child, it is because your strength was never borrowed, it was built within you. No storm could remove it, no betrayal could weaken it. You are a carrier of a light so rare that people are both drawn to it and unsettled by it. They want to stand close, but they also envy what they cannot possess. They admire your presence, but they cannot stand how it outshines their shadows. Stay with me here, because this is the essence of what they tried to hide. Their jealousy was never about your possessions, it was about your presence. They cannot duplicate what you carry, and that is the root of their silent struggle. But here is the shift: they thought their envy would limit you, yet it only lifted you higher. They thought their silence would silence you, yet it only made your voice louder. Every effort to shrink you became the proof that you could not be erased. My beloved child, their plans are unraveling because destiny does not bend to envy. Every jealous thought is like a stone thrown into water. It creates ripples, but it cannot stop the flow. You are the current, and currents cannot be contained. You have been patient for so long, holding your strength quietly, waiting for your moment. And now, the wait is over. The curtain is lifting, and your rise is no longer a question, it is a fact being written in front of everyone. Stay steady, because this is the part where exposure happens. Masks are falling, hidden intentions are surfacing, and what once felt confusing will suddenly make sense. You will not have to chase answers, they will stand in front of you without disguise. You are walking into a season where your name carries weight. The same ones who envied you will be forced to witness your elevation. They will no longer be able to pretend, no longer able to deny, no longer able to whisper in shadows. The truth of who you are will stand louder than their envy ever could. This is why you must not shrink. Do not dim your light to make them comfortable. Do not silence your truth to make them accept you. Your glow is not an accident, it is your assignment. The very energy that unsettled them is the same energy that will carry you to doors no one thought you would reach. And once those doors open, they cannot be closed, not by envy, not by silence, not by bitterness. My beloved child, you are not simply walking into opportunity, you are walking into recognition. And this recognition is not man-made, it is divine, stamped, sealed, and undeniable. Think of your journey as a flame. In the beginning, it flickered, fragile, vulnerable to every wind. But over time, every challenge, every jealous whisper, every disappointment became oxygen. And now the flame burns so brightly it cannot be ignored. You are that flame. And soon, the world around you will feel the warmth of your fire. Those who tried to smother it will realize they only made it stronger. Those who tried to dim it will realize they only made it spread wider. This is why you must stay focused, stay steady, stay aligned. Do not look back, do not shrink, do not second guess. The very moments that tried to break you have built you into someone unstoppable. And when the final reveal comes, it will not be subtle. It will be loud, clear, undeniable. The same ones who envied you will be silent, not because they want to be, but because they will have no words left. My beloved child, this is the beauty of your story. Jealousy never had the power to end you, it only highlighted the greatness within you. Envy is the shadow that proves the presence of light, and your light has never stopped shining. Now is the time to embrace it fully. Walk tall, stand firm, and carry yourself with the authority that has always been yours. Do not let anyone convince you otherwise. Stay with this truth until the end. You are not here to be hidden, you are here to be seen. You are not here to be silenced, you are here to be heard. You are not here to blend in, you are here to stand out. And the moment you accept this fully, nothing, no jealousy, no envy, no hidden plan, can stop the rise that was already written for you. Folded hands. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.